pregnant with her next child, raising several others, and living in a multi-generational home with her mother, Sherry. Thompson was focused on stability. Her days were full, bottles, baths, bedtime stories. She wasn't worried about enemies. Not in her home. Not in her own family. Certainly not her mother's younger sister, Fleitte, who started barking about ownership of the house. After all, wasn't it their inheritance? Wasn't it passed down to both Sherry and Fleitte? Surely no one would destroy a home over paperwork, right? Wrong. The home, located in the Strawberry Mansion neighborhood of Philadelphia, had become a war zone behind closed doors. Sherry lived there, cared for the home, and raised her children and grandchildren under that roof. Newell? She wanted it sold, cashed out, and if that meant putting her own blood on the street with babies in tow, so be it. What started as a dispute over an inherited home had twisted into something bitter, poisonous, and terrifying. Fleitte wasn't just mad. She was vengeful, unstable. The kind of woman who threatened to burn it all down and meant it. Ashley, shocked by her aunt's violent threats toward her mother, took it seriously. She had children to think about. A baby on the way. Sherry went to the police. Filed a report, but like so many other families trying to survive in a broken system, the response was ice cold and bureaucratic. Until she does something, there's nothing we can do. So Ashley tried her best to protect her own. Sherry confronted her sister and made it clear if anything happened to her, or her grandbabies, there would be hell to pay. But Fleitte was already halfway there. Enraged and undeterred, she took things further. She didn't just stew in anger, she built a plan. With her accomplice, 67-year-old Charles Sumpter, Fleitte moved like a shadow in the early morning of June 13, 2024. Around 4 a.m., they set fire to Sherry's house. The flames didn't hesitate. Within seconds, the fire consumed the home, spreading like the same fury that had consumed Newell. By the time firefighters arrived, the house was a glowing tomb. 5 people were inside when the flames erupted. Ashley, 8 months pregnant, was found dead at the scene. Her children, 6-year-old Assad Thompson and 4-year-old Alaya Thompson Newell, were rushed to the hospital but later died from their injuries. Sherry, in a desperate bid to save at least one life, leapt from the second-story window holding her 2-year-old great-niece. Miraculously, both survived. But survival isn't peace. Survival doesn't erase the screaming or the smoke or the silence that came after.
A family devastated by fire. Tonight, a mother and 2 children are dead after flames filled a Philadelphia row home. And now we've learned that fire was intentionally